Today in the kitchen, we are making sour cream chicken enchilada soup. I'm going to put the chicken into the Ninja and slow cook it for 6 hours. I have frozen antibiotic-free chicken that I'm going to cook on slow, and you can cook this in a crock pot or in a skillet if you would like. I like to cook it slow in the Ninja to get the broth from it. This has been cooking slow for 6 hours, and as you can see, there's some broth in there, and we're going to use that to make the sour cream sauce. I'm going to get a cup of the broth out, and then I'm going to cut up the chicken. I'm just going to use some scissors to cut the chicken with. You can shred the chicken if you like it shredded. We just like it more of a chunky soup. Okay, most of the chicken is cut up, and we're going to add some spices. Ground cumin, 2 tablespoons, chili powder, 1 tablespoon, garlic powder, 1 tablespoon, onion powder, 1 tablespoon, and then mix that all together. I'm going to keep this on low until it's ready to assemble the rest of the soup. In a saucepan over medium heat, melt 1 stick of butter. When the butter is melted, we're going to add 1 cup of gluten-free flour. I'm going to add half a cup at a time. And once you add in half the cup, then stir it around. And then add in the second half of the cup. And stir that in. And then I'm using a 12-ounce can of evaporated milk, and I'm going to pour that in and slowly mix it together. And just continue stirring that until it gets a little bit thicker. And then I'm adding 1 cup of the broth that I pulled from the chicken that I slow cooked. If you cooked the chicken on the skillet, you can just use 1 cup of Swanson chicken broth. And then mix that together. And then I'm going to add in sour cream. I'm using 2 tubs of the 16 ounces. and then gently mix that all together. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off as I'm mixing in the sour cream. This is good and mixed in well, and I'm going to set this to the side. In a skillet on high heat, I'm going to add a little bit of vegetable oil, and I'm using the Mission Tortillas, and I'm going to fry those up to a light golden brown. I've made about 12 tortillas, and then I'm just going to cut those up into strips. I've grated some cheese. I have 1 cup mozzarella cheese, 1 cup cheddar cheese, and 1 cup Colby jack cheese. And now I'm ready to assemble the rest of the soup. Pour in the sour cream mixture. Add 1 can of black beans, and I did drain these. One can of Rotel, and you don't have to drain the Rotel. Add in all the cheese. Mix this all together. Add in 1 cup of salsa. And stir that in. Add in the tortillas. And then mix the tortillas in. And then I added in 2 cups of water. You can also add chicken broth. This is more of like a chunky soup, and we like it more chunky than liquidy. If you want it more of a liquidy soup, you can just add in more chicken broth. Then it's ready to serve, and I have tortilla chips, and I'm just going to spoon some of the soup over the tortilla chips. And sprinkle a little bit of cheese on top. Like I said, we like a little bit of a chunkier soup, and this almost tastes more like a deconstructed chicken enchiladas. If you want it more soupy, you can just add in some more chicken broth, or you can add in water to thin it out. You can find the full recipe in the description box down below. Enjoy! Dinner is served. Thank y'all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and let us know if you made sour cream chicken enchilada soup. We'll see you next time in the kitchen.